As Renee was speaking to her mother, a wine glass flew across the room and smashed on a wall. Renee screamed, running out the room. "Mom, Mom, a glass just flew across the room." "What?" "Yes." "Renee, get out that house now. Now!" Renee grabbed her keys, wearing her pajamas and bathrobe. She started her car, burning rubber as she sped down the road. "Mom, I'm here, Renee. Calm down. Pay attention to the road. I'll stay on the phone with you until you reach my house." There was a silence as Renee drove to her mother's. Renee replayed the whole event. What went down 24 hours ago in her home. "What the fuck?" Renee yelled out with her black suitcases in her hand, door still open as she brought her baggage in from her business trip. As Renee looked on her sofa, she saw her ex-boyfriend asleep. On her couch, she immediately grabbed her bear spray and pointed it at the sofa. Marcus, what the hell you doing in my house?" Marcus stretched and yawned. Then he jumped up looking embarrassed. "This ain't what you think. I forgot to give you back the spare key, and when I noticed you weren't here, I just stayed a few nights. Give me back my key before I light your ass up with this bear spray. Aight, and don't come back around here no more." As Renee slammed her door, she made sure to drag a chair and put it under the doorknob, making sure no more surprises. Renee checked her house, not trusting what Marcus was doing in her home. After washing her bed sheets, Renee fixed a glass of wine, then ran a hot bath to relax, pouring lavender Epsom salt in the tub. Renee jumped, hearing thunder rumbling. Then heavy rain started pounding on the roof, hitting the window as she soaked in the tub. The next morning, Renee was awakened by her cell phone. It was Marcus' sister crying. "What happened?" Renee sat up on her bed. "It's Marcus. He's in a coma." "What? What happened?" "It was raining and Marcus lost control of the car. He hit a tree. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. His body went through the windshield. I'm at the hospital. He has bandages all over his upper part of his body. He's breathing from a respirator." Renee felt so bad about how she treated Marcus yesterday. Marcus' sister said, "Please come to the hospital. I can't do this by myself." Renee didn't want to go to the hospital. Her sister knew why they broke up. It was because of Marcus's abusiveness. How dare she ask me this? Renee said, "Erica, it's not appropriate for me to be there. I'm sorry, I really am." Renee hung up the phone, called her mother, and told her what went down. "Mom, did I do the right thing by not going to the hospital?" "You did what you felt you had to do. No one can hold you accountable for your feelings." As Renee drove to her mom's place, she still was in disbelief about what she witnessed. Renee saw her mother's place. Her house sat on a hill. It was a huge red bricked home. Renee's father answered the door. He stood 6 feet tall, handsome, brown-skinned man in his 50s with a deep voice. "Renee, come in." Renee's mother and father sat down and said, "Your life's in great danger." Renee's parents were into the dark arts. Renee noticed an altar with spoiled fruits and cakes and a bottle of rum with a cigar and candles. "Mom, Dad, what is this?" "This is our altar for the deity Papa Legba. Papa Legba has been in our family before you were born. We hid our altar in plain sight. When you were growing up, we had a small table in a living room that had candles, fruits, rum, cakes, and a cigar. We told you never touch that table. I remember you said that. You said a boogeyman would come get me. I never touched that table. I forgot all about the altar." "Renee, Papa Legba will help you, but you must call upon him yourself and make your own altar." "How will I know if Papa Legba will hear me?" "He has to accept your offering." Renee's father gave her a small fold-up table from the garage. "Now choose where the altar would be." "The garage." "Okay. Come with me, Dad." "No, I cannot. This is something you must do yourself. If you are sincere with your request and Papa Legba likes your treats, he will help you. But it comes with a price. You must decide and fast." Renee said, "What does Papa Legba like?" Her father said, standing up, Papa Legba loves sweets and alcohol and smoke and incense. Place a bowl on the table for your partition. Warning, Renee, one thing I must tell you. If you start this altar, you must never, ever stop feeding the altar. There's grave consequences if you don't. Yes, Dad, I understand. Renee went into the kitchen, looked through some snacks and desserts, and decided to put chocolate donuts, slices of coconut cake, peppermint candy, and a bottle of brandy on the small table in the garage. Candles. I need candles. They're in the top drawer in the garage. Black candles Renee took. The altar was set up. The table was neatly decorated with sweets, drink, and a cigar and incense. Renee lit the black candles, 4 of them, and incense. A bowl was placed on the table. Renee wrote a note to Papa Legba saying, I pray you find my altar delightful. I hope the delicacies are tantalizing. I hope the drink will fill your spirit and cigar for your smoke. I ask you to help me. Is something trying to hurt me? If so, why and who? Renee placed her partition in the bowl, cut the lights out in the garage. Renee's parents told her, check on your altar in 2 days. If Papa Legba accepts your offering, your sweets will turn rotten. The cigar will be smoked. The bottle of alcohol will be empty, and your partition will be ashes in a bowl. 2 days went by. Renee was scared to look in the garage. Her parents encouraged her. There's no going back. Renee opened the door to the garage. She peeked at the altar. The sweets were rotten, the drink empty, the partition was ashes in the bowl. Renee ran into the kitchen yelling, Papa Legba accepted the gifts. Her parents looked at one another. That's good, dear. How will I know the questions I ask will be answered? Papa Legba will come to you. How he chooses to, it's different for everyone. Renee was outside on the bench in the garden. It started getting real windy. Renee got up to leave, but a gust of wind made Renee sit back down. Renee looked up. She saw a man standing in front of her. Yellow eyes. He was very tall, skinny, with a black top hat on. His face was painted white with black and red paint on its face. A necklace of ears were around his neck with blood stains on them. Well, well, such a delicacy for a delicacy. Then he started laughing. He sat next to Renee. I enjoyed your altar. I read your partition. I will answer your questions. You are in grave danger, and an evil spirit has latched onto your Marcus. He's not my Marcus. Marcus wants you dead. If he can't have you, no one can. Can you help me? Yes, I can. But there's a price. You know the gods must be fed. No questions. Do you want my help? Yes, I want to live. The spirit name is Ishu, a trickster, a chaotic god who rebelled against his own creator. Can you kill him? No, I can't. But I can trap him for 1,000 years. How? That's my business. What I require of you is you serving me. Keep my altar full of delicacies and smoke, and a drop of blood on each of my delicacies. Don't disappoint me. I won't. Your Marcus will die once Ishu is out of his body. Let's shake on it. Renee touched Papa Legba glove, and it pricked her. Blood came onto the glove. Thank you, Renee. Papa Legba vanished, laughing as he faded away.